There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to go for the Slovakian Hamšík. Easily one of the more productive, creative players on show and likely to be at the hub of all things attack. He's a scorer of important goals too, and I hope he doesn't let me down now that I've given him the big mention.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hamšík. Oh, good interception. Gets it upfield. Hubachan does well to read it and intercepts. Looks like a good ball through. First quarter of an hour gone. So it is still 0-0. Spoon forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now the pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Who's going to make this theirs? It's come loose. Passes it through. And that'll be a goal kick. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Back to the keeper and try something new. Where to from here? Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. He's kept it out, good strong hand. There will be a throw-in. And the cutback.
Oh, the ball in at such good pace on it. I think the cross was an absolute peach. But you have to say that it was made even easier because of the marking. It just wasn't tight enough.
Pumps it upfield. And there is the half-time whistle. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Neither side really getting hold of the ball. He's had a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho and only a goal will do for them.
Hamsik. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Throw in. Tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Looks to slip it through. It is a corner. Gets up to head it! And the ball's come out. That's gone a long way up and away. Hamsik!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Skirtle pumps it forwards. Offside, I think. Yes, it is. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Danger averted for now. Aimed long and direct. Firmly met. And somehow it stayed out. Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hubachan tries the route one option. Goes long and forward. Hubachan gets into the right position to intercept. Whipped in. I've managed to get it away. He's got away with one there. Can he find a finish now? Oh, hang on.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Gets it back. And he's through on goal. Looking to shoot. Good strike, quite an alarm. It's a loose ball. Shot at goal! And that's going to be a goal kick. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
It's a long forward pass. Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, 0-0 is always that scoreline you don't really want at the end of a game, but I've really enjoyed this. It certainly hasn't felt like a scoreless one.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So the first penalty. Keeper's read that beautifully.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Keeper's gone the right way but can't keep it out. From one behind. No, he hasn't scored. And so the captain steps up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post.
That was inches away from being a great spot kick, but he's hit the woodwork.
Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Slovakia in search of parity. And he's missed it. A huge spot kick here. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that was right down the keeper's throat, and it was an easy save to make in the end.
Slovakia have to score, or they have had it. And there it is, the decisive kick. Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.